Hello, lovelies. All right, today we are going to make a secondary charm. Yesterday we played around with the charms, well, with the beads that we received from our online auntie. Um, Make sure you check her out. Her stuff, she's got the scoops, and it is so much fun to receive all of these beads. Like, I just had way too much fun, I think. But definitely check out our online auntie, the Crafty Girly. Okay, that's at the Crafty Girly. She's on Instagram. She's on TikTok. She has a shop that you can buy your scoops and get all sorts of surprises. Yesterday we received this one, this one, this one. I mean, I just kept playing and kept finding all sorts that matched the beads that I already had. So I made this really cute charm that's available now. It's available for sale. So we're going to make something similar, but more candy and foodie oriented. I've already picked up my beads. This is definitely going to be my focal. This is from our online whatnot buddy. I don't have her name right now, but I bought lots of beads from her. That's from her shop. The M&M is from her shop. Oh, this is from the auntie. This is from auntie right here. This is from auntie. But then this one is from our whatnot bestie. And I've got, so I'm thinking something yummy, something kind of like food. You know, I've got this charm, and I made a charm out of this bead. So I've got a few that I've pre-made. I've got a couple that I need to make, but this will be our focal bead that we're going to create first. Okay, so craft along with me, all right? So first, we're going to start with our big guy here. I am going to use a 70 millimeter eyelet pin. Okay, it's a nice long one. A 70 millimeter basically is going to create a nice big stem. So, and we always start with a base bead, some sort of seed bead. I love using these grommeted, or actually faceted diamond, kind of just very, very simple, but at the same time it gives you a little bling. And then you put that in the bottom. You're gonna put your large bead in. We will throw another bead to kind of give us center here. And then we're gonna add our couple of beads to create our line. So since we're doing candy, I'm gonna get a couple of these see-through jellies. Let's see if I find that pink. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right. Maybe another one. And actually, I might put a faceted in between. And that way, it's going to extend this long focal. This is basically, we're creating a focal stem to our charm keychain. So if you notice with our green, we have our focal stem here, and then everything else is smaller charms that get added to the chain. So that's what we're working on. We're working on our focal stem, and that's going to be this guy. All right, so I only needed those. Let's put this away. And if you watched any of my other videos, you know that I tend to just do the roll away. I'm not a fan of the kind of twirl and roll. So I just do a roll away. It closes out all nice and tight. It's, you know, and as long as you tuck that last tail in, you're good to go. Okay. All right. So that is our focal stem. Let's see what else we can start playing with. All right. We have our other beads. Our M&M is going to need to be turned into a charm. So again, I'm going to use an eyelet one. Let's use this faceted. Oh, and we might not need it. Might not need an extra one because we're right there. So as soon as we start rolling, this is going to close up on us. So let's make sure we're not. Yeah, there you go. And I'm going to grab my jump ring right away just to make sure. Yeah, that's going to be great. All right, so that's all set. We got to make our cupcake into a charm. This is going to be a flathead pin, so not an eyelet one because I'm not going to add anything to the bottom of it. I am going to add a faceted just to create that secure. Sometimes these holes, I mean, they're just a little bit too wide, and I always worry that, you know, the pin is going to plop right through. So this is just a cute way of making sure that it doesn't. All right, let's roll. There you go. It kind of gets tucked right behind. It looks good. All right, so that's two. Got our ice cream one that's already been pre-made. That is just a flat back, okay, that we added, you know, the eyelet to. So I made some mini charms just out of 4mm seed beads plus our faceteds. So those are a couple there. Here's another candy one. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we haven't even done our cakey ones, so let's do our cakey ones next. I don't know where I'm going to put our Toast Kitty, but I think she's definitely going to be on here. This might be a little bigger than our last one. There's just so many options at this point. All right, so let's grab another flat. I'm going to grab our there. That looks good. And there. Whoop. That looks good. That is not, oh, there it is, nice and tight. There it is. Okay. I like that cakey one. This is another cakey one that's kind of, let's do another flat pin. Right. All right. I still have a couple of crackle. I've got a candy see-through. I do have a heart, just in case I want to add it to possibly this eyelet one at the bottom of the M&M. So that's one idea. Not sure. Oh, and you know what? I just noticed we haven't actually done the toast. So let's get the toast done just in case we do add her. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our chain and start building. Start getting everybody in order. All right, so in the meantime, that's all set. All right, let me get our chain. All right, so we have our key ring. It's a heart clasp, okay? And then we've added our jump ring and we've added just our chain here, okay? This is a basic extension chain, but it's long enough that it makes the perfect holder for our keychain. So we're going to start off with our focal bead or focal stem, remembering that this is going to be attached to this top ring with its own ring, okay? So we're taking our jump ring and we're attaching to that main ring there at the top. And that creates our first stem, okay? And now we're just kind of building. Again, focusing on the fact that this is going to be kind of all treats. So let's see what we can add right away to let people know it's a treat charm. Let's go with some the cute cakey here. Right. And then 1, 2, 3, jump again. I'm thinking M&M. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's not forget our cupcake, even though our cupcake makes a great ending piece. So I might add this now. That way I don't try to use it early. Whoop. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, so we have more candy. We do have our kitty toast here, which I think actually is rather appropriate to go in the top or near the bottom here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. If you notice, I'm counting because I like to make sure that my spaces are pretty even until it's time to do fill-ins. 2, 3. Also, you want to go opposite direction each time. That way you're kind of going one yes, one no. See? So that way, anytime you're charm chain is moving, it has movement on both sides. So keep that in mind when making. And then that's 1, 2, 3. All right, so going there next. Nope, too early. All right, where am I going? Oh, I have my candy here. Oh, that's looking great. Okay. All right, so we are going to finish off with these two. I just call these fill-ins because they're not really a shape. They're just kind of added color to whatever we're making. So I made a couple of them, 2 different sizes, if you notice. This has 4 beads, whereas the other one actually has 5. And then we do still have our cute ice cream cone here. And I'm thinking he might even go in the top because he's got the white and pink and everything else down here, white and pink. So, oh, he might go better here in the center, actually. Well, let's see where our fill-ins are going to go. We do have our M&M has an eyelet, which means that we could add something to the bottom of that. And let's see, anybody else? Oh, and then our stem has an eyelet. So we could add something to the end of that if we wanted to. It's not really necessary. It's just kind of there. But our fill-ins are looking like one there. So let's grab a jump. And that's still going to be on the number 2. I want to go backwards. Backwards. I'm going to use the longer of the fill-ins. This is actually looking very nice. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you know what? I think our ice cream is going to be going toward the top because that is looking like it needs a little more oomph. There. That's great. I like it. I like it. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're thinking because I'm liking it so far. Looks great. It actually is very light. It's not very heavy at all. I do still have one last fill-in. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put it on there or not. I could go down here, but it really doesn't need it because there's plenty of great movement on this right now. I did grab the laugh charm that I might put on the bottom of the M&M or maybe even my little bow here. That might look cute. Let's see. Let's try it out. Oh, that actually does look cute. Okay, so that is staying there. One last fill-in charm. I don't think I'm going to use it. I definitely don't think I'm going to use any of my other large beads. So overall, I think we used everything and we came up with another great charm that will get posted. It's definitely bigger than our last one. And I think it's only because I don't know. I think, oh, well, this one only had 6, whereas this one is definitely, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we went with 8. All right, so there you go. That's the candy version of our charm. I think we did good. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Have a great evening. Bye.